Hey guys, in my last video, we simplified a few things from the kitchen and the storage room downstairs. I have all of these items right here, and I am going to the stone yard this afternoon because we're getting close to getting our fireplace remodeled, and I need to go make a final decision at the stone yard. So I'm doing that this afternoon, and the donation place is close because the stone yard is like 30 minutes away in another town, and there happens to be a donation center about 10 minutes away from that. So I want to bring these donations, and so I want to take a little bit of time right now and go through a few things. I was wanting to do my shoes the other day, and I know that is going to be a quick and easy simplification for the most part because I kind of have a good idea already of things that can go just based on my foot and ankle issues. I just have shoes that I know I can't use anymore. And then in this, I had all of these containers that are these glass storage containers that I am no longer using that were downstairs. And up here in this closet, I have a bunch of lids. So I want to go through the little bin with the lids and see if there's any in here, because I hate to just like give that and not have the lids to go with it. So I'm just going to see what I can come up with that. And then I just want to take the little time that I have, because let's see, it is like 9:20 in the morning right now. I am on my second matcha of the morning, fueling myself for what I'm getting ready to go do. But I have a few things in the house I just know that I'm ready to let go and simplify. And since I'm going to the donation center, I just kind of want to make my rounds and do that. But I only have a little bit of time because I have a meeting in a little bit. And then after that, like I said, I have to go ahead and go to the stone yard. So let's see what we can get done in the next little bit of time here. And I'm excited to see what I can get done and actually how many items I can bring and donate today. I mentioned in my last video not having a lot of cabinet space in this kitchen. There's a little bit of cabinet space here, but actually this isn't even a cabinet. This is where the garbage can is. And then I have under the sink and the drawers, but I really don't have much storage at all here. And so I knew when I bought this house that we were gonna need to have some overflow. So I have this closet right here, which is actually a linen closet for the bathroom, which is right there. This is where I decided to keep all of my food storage containers. We use these a lot because we cook, especially now. We don't have any, quick things around us. Like there's no fast food, there's no Chipotle. I don't really eat fast food, but there's no Chipotle or anything like that. So we are cooking at home most of the time now. So I have these storage containers, and these are all lids for these. These are the lids for these two size containers, but this is the container that I have with lids that I'm not currently using. So I think this is going to be a lot of the lids for the containers that are over there. So I want to go through this bin and see what we can match up. Right in my thinking that these were lids that went with those containers. Every one of these goes with the containers that I decluttered the other day from downstairs. I told you that this time as I go through and I simplify things that I'm counting the items that I decide to let go. So I am going to go ahead and count these separately for two reasons. One, I decluttered them in two separate sittings, and also I was storing them separately. So I'm going to go ahead and count each one of these as items that I'm letting go of as well. So I'm going to get that count and then we'll move on to the next spot. I've got 17 lids here, so I'm going to add that to my previous count, which I think is somewhere around 58 or 59, because I did add another item or two to the things that I had, I think. from the other day. So I'm moving to the closet now. So coming through here, let me turn this light on. As we come through here, this is the little hallway to the bathroom. And then we have my closet on this side and Whitney's closet on this side. Now that's a whole nother project I need to get to, Whitney's closet. But right now I just want to focus on mine. This is what my closet looks like now. As you can see, it has really good storage, and I've never had such good storage in my closet before as far as organization goes. So I'm really thrilled about that. But there's a lot that needs to be done with this. I don't have anything up there. I do have clothes down here, and then this is already a pile of things that I have decluttered, so I'm going to be getting rid of those. These are some new clothes that I need to hang up. These are bins that what I'm wanting to do, at least for right now, I've kept them in the closet because I want to redo these shelves at the bottom here or somewhere on here on this shelf unit and put those bins with things that I use that I just want to hide out of sight, because I am not like a person who likes to see everything. I like things put away. I also know that on these shelves, there's things that can go. So for example, this purse, I've been hesitant to let this purse go because it's Coach. I got it from the Coach outlet. We had one near us in Bakersfield. And so I had bought this one time, and I know that I'm not going to use this purse. And the reason why, it's actually a little bit bigger than what I like to use. The one I'm currently using is like the little one that is up there. I'll show you that one in a minute. But I like a smaller purse than this, number one. I don't like the way this one has, I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of scoops up at the top, and I don't like that. Like, it's just too long for me, and I don't like the handles on the outside. I don't know why I bought this. You know, sometimes you buy something thinking you're going to like it or use it, and then you just never do. So it is definitely time to let this go. I paid good money for it, but somebody else will be able to use it, and I know that I'm just never going to use it. So I just been holding on to it because of the money I spent on it, and it is time to simplify and let that go. In this pile that I've already pulled out to donate, I know there's things in here, like this is a very nice shirt, but I tried it on again and it just doesn't fit me well. I bought it and I never liked it. It was always kind of tight in the arms right here around my shoulders. It fits well everywhere else, but it just didn't feel comfortable because of that. And I've been holding on to it because I like it. It's a beautiful shirt. It's brand new, but I'm not going to wear it because it's not comfortable. And the same as I go through all of this, I'm not going to go through each one of these, but it's kind of the same thing with all of those similar type items. Like this sweater, I love it, but I tend to not wear that color too much. I just decided on a lot of this stuff, while I am in a mood that I'm saying, let's let it go, I'm going to let it go, because otherwise I could talk myself into keeping it. And I'm really working to stop doing that. Like if I say in the moment that it needs to be let go, then I'm going to go with that. It needs to be let go. So I'm not going to go back through this pile and try to convince myself to keep anything. This purse is exactly like the one that I'm currently using. I will definitely use this purse. I love it. It's the exact size that I like. And you can see, I'll put the other one and you can see like how much bigger this one is. It's just way bigger than this one. So that one's going, this one's staying. But as I'm here, I see like this. And then up here, I have my other container. So this is from my Dyson hair dryer. I don't use this. I keep all the attachments separately. I'll see if I have anything in here. This should probably just be thrown away. I don't know that anybody wants this, but I'm just going to throw this down on the floor because I know that can go. I'm going to go up there and get that one because there's just no point in me keeping those. I don't use it. I'm storing it because they're nice boxes, but so what? If they're nice boxes, they're not doing me any good. I'm never going to use them. So it is time to let those go. to get rid of all of these shoes up here. I like all of them. I think they're beautiful shoes. I rarely ever wear them. Number one, I don't dress up enough to wear them very often. And number two, I couldn't wear them right now if I wanted to with my feet and ankles the way they are. So I'm gonna get these down if I can reach them, and they probably all need to go. My thought is, like, I tend to want to hold on to things like that, thinking I'm gonna need it in the future. What if I need to dress up? What if I need to go to a wedding? Or what if I need to go to whatever this event is or whatever? I will have to go buy new shoes anyway, so I might as well get rid of these. I just don't see myself wearing these anytime in the future, so I'm ready to let them go, even though I like all of them. Just want to check these boxes and make sure there's nothing in it. They're gorgeous boxes. Oh, actually I do have some things in here. So I need to take out these attachments that I haven't been using. I don't know, like, I'm sitting here right now and it's like, do I keep these? I haven't been using them. I actually think I might use these, so I'm definitely going to keep these. I didn't realize I had these. I have another one of these. I'm not sure if this is different than the one I already have, but for now I am going to keep the attachments. But just goes to show you, I had this in here, and all this time I had no idea what any of this was, or that it was in here. I have no idea what this is, so this is not gonna stay. What's this? This is just the cardboard. So yeah, so this is like a travel case, and I am certainly not traveling with this. I'm not gonna bring this, and I don't store my this is for my Dyson, I forget what you call it. Anyway, it's the hair dryer and the curler, like, all in one. I know there's a name for it, but I can't think of it. So anyway, that's what this is. I am not going to use this box. I'm debating, do I just throw this away or do I donate it? I'm going to donate it. Somebody might want the box for something. I just don't. I mean, I actually could see this being like decor for somebody. Of course, it says Dyson on the top, but if you didn't look at that, you really wouldn't even know. You could keep anything in here. It's a beautiful box. And then I have this one, which is also a nice box. I don't know that I would use this for decor at all, but somebody might use it for something. So I think I will donate these. Yeah, I think I'm going to donate them. See if anybody wants them. It's just the box. I still have the hair dryer and the, I wish I could think of what it's called. I don't know why I can't. But I'm keeping those. And then as far as these shoes, when it comes to clothes and shoes, I am a binge shopper and a binge for shoes and clothes, because I don't enjoy buying clothes. So when I go, I tend to buy a lot, and I don't go very often. So then when I go, I feel like I need all these things when really I probably just need a couple of things, or I see something I like, so I buy a bunch of them. And that's kind of what happened with these shoes. So then another thing about these shoes, and why I would wear these occasionally, but I wouldn't wear these very often at all, is I'm changing to shoes that have anything real pointed to having a wider toe box. So I've been learning a lot about your feet and what our feet need and what our toes need and all of that. And so one of the things that is really not good for us are having our feet confined and our, your toes get stuck together, and that's the state mine we're in. And I'm working right now on getting my toe spread back. So anything with real pointy toes, I'm getting rid of. These are high heels, so I'm certainly not going to be wearing these anytime soon. Although if I were going to be wearing heels, this would be more the type I would wear, because it would be a little more stable for my foot. But I don't think these are stable at all. They all have pointy toes. So yeah, I'm just going to be getting rid of all of these, and I feel good about it. I feel actually really good about letting those go. So I'm here at the bottom. So I'm just going to go through these boxes and look. So I have these. I have these are aerosols. These are really nice. I will wear these a lot if I go to get a pedicure or something. Sometimes I'll wear these. Of course, right now they're all dusty because it's cold and I'm not wearing any of these. I do like these, so I'm going to keep those. I really don't wear shoes like that very often, but I do like them. I think these are so cute. I love these shoes. I don't wear them often, but I will still wear these. And for shoes like this, they do say that the best thing for your feet for sandals is to have a back on your sandals. I don't like a back, but I understand why. Because what happens is when you're wearing these kinds of shoes, your toes end up gripping, and that's not really good for your feet or your toes either, to have them constantly gripping like that to hold on. But when I do buy shoes like this, I get the ones that have a band that's kind of tight onto my foot so that I don't have to grip as much. But I had these before I learned all this about feet. So those are gonna stay. And again, I'm not wearing these shoes very often. So at some point I may be ready to let go of those. I think both of these pairs of shoes are super cute, but look at these pointy toes. I am not wearing that. They're not comfortable, and they have pointy toes, which I don't wear anymore. These are the same thing. Look how pretty these are. Beautiful shoes, not good for my feet. So those are going. And then, let's see. In here, oh, I love these heels. So I used to be part of an organization where we did charity events, and I would have to wear heels and stuff for that. And if I ever have to do like black tie events, I thought these shoes were so pretty. I love these shoes. But again, I'm not going to be wearing this anytime soon. I don't think I'm going to any black tie events. Even if I do, I don't think I would be wearing these shoes. I think I might have, like if I were going to go on a cruise maybe or something, but I still don't even think I would wear these shoes. So no, they need to go. All right, these shoes. So I struggle with these of knowing what to do. First of all, they're very nice, expensive shoes. I think they're the Echo brand, ECCO. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But they have sort of a pointy toe, but it's not as pointy as some can be. And these fit me okay. I just don't wear them very often. I'm undecided about these. So I'm going to set these aside because I don't know yet what I want to do. And I'm trying to make quick decisions. I'm not trying to like spend all day thinking about this. Both of these are keepers. I love these shoes. They're comfortable. They do have a back, so they hold you in place, and I do wear these in the summer, so I'm definitely going to keep those. The other thing I like about these sandals is you really want to have what they call a zero drop on your shoes. At least you want to work up to getting that. Now, what that means is that your heel of your shoe and the bottom of your shoe is like all the same level. So this isn't a zero drop, but it's not a very high drop either. I don't know how many millimeters that is, but it's not very much compared to others. So like this one would be a higher drop than this one. So this is actually a decent shoe, especially if you're working towards going towards barefoot shoes, which is what I'm working on right now. I like these shoes a lot. And even this is not the worst amount of drop you could have, but it's not the best either. But for dressy occasions when I need a nice shoe, I do like this. And I would wear it. And it's, you know, your toes are open here, so you don't have anything really scrunching your toes together. Even though it's not the best shoe, and I wouldn't wear that on a daily basis, I would wear that if I needed to for a dressier occasion or something. While I'm looking at this, these slippers, yes, I'm keeping these. These are acorn slippers. I love acorn slippers. I like that they kind of have a hard bottom. I would actually wear these like outside and stuff. So for now, I am definitely going to keep those. Let's look in here. So I do like these. I'm not going to talk a lot about them because it's pretty similar to the last couple pairs that I've talked about. These are cute. They're comfortable for just, you know, if I want to go with lunch for Whitney, go to lunch with Whitney, during the summer or something, we have a restaurant right here in the neighborhood that we like to go to. So if we do that, then I would definitely wear something like this. These, I've had these for so long, but I like them. They're comfortable and they hold my foot in good, even though they don't have a back. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep these for now as well, even though I really haven't worn them in a long time, but I think I may still wear them. So I'm gonna keep those. And I have another pair. You can see what I was talking about where I binge things. Like I'll buy a lot of the same type of thing. So I have this in 3 different colors. So that it just tells you I really like that shoe. So yes, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm just gonna throw that in there. These are Clark's. I don't like how these are a little bit narrow at the front. They're not nearly as narrow as some, but it's too narrow for what I'm really liking a lot right now. However, if I needed a shoe where I wanted to look a little bit nicer than just tennis shoes or something like that, then I would wear these. So for now, I'm gonna keep these. And I also have 2 pairs of these. I'm gonna put those in there. I need to cut the tag off of this. Slippers, more Acorn slippers. I'm definitely keeping those. If you've never tried Acorn slippers, I do recommend them. I love Acorn slippers. These are actually what I'm wearing. I love these. I wear these like everyday shoes. Like this is what I wear around the house all the time. They are slippers. These are from Rothy's. I love them because they do have a wider toe box, and they had come out with this slipper. They were new. I bought these last year and they were new last year, but they have since, I think they've discontinued the full slipper. They still have one that's like a slide on. I don't like the slide on one. These were small. I ended up getting the smaller size and they felt like they were a little too small. So I ended up getting the bigger size, which is what I'm wearing, but I love them. I'm not going to let these go yet because I still might wear those. So now I need to move up because I kind of started from here down. So we need to go up here. So this is that other pair like this that I am going to keep. So I'm just going to put that in there. These I wear and I love. These are Skechers. I am a big fan of Skechers. That's mostly what I wear right now. Toe box is not as big as I would like, but it's bigger than a lot. So I'm keeping these. I do wear these. I also wear these. These are Skechers. I was wearing these like all the time, and then I got a different Skechers similar to this, and I've been wearing those more, but I'm not getting rid of these yet. I'm keeping them. More Acorn slippers, and yes, I'm keeping those. These are my first attempt at barefoot shoes. So barefoot shoes are shoes that allow your feet to really feel the ground. They're very flexible. They don't support your feet a whole lot, which is what you want to help build strength in your feet. But you do have to be very careful about going straight from years and years of wearing very supportive shoes to this. So I wear these like small bits at a time, but notice they have a wide toe box. I'll be honest, they are not pretty, but they are good for my feet, and I'm working on wearing them. Like if I just go walk the hill or something, I'll put these on and just walk the hill in these, but I don't wear them for long stints of time, at least not right now. I'm working my way up to where at some point I will. All right, here's one where I'm really not sure what to do because I love these shoes. They're cute, they're comfortable, they fit tight around me like this. They're not good, you know, they have a more of a heel, but that's okay. They're comfortable, but I really think they are not the best for my feet, but I like them and they really are cute. And I usually wear them a lot in the summer. So for now I'm keeping them, but I may need to let those go. These were always my pool shoes. So in our last house when we had the pool, this is what I'd always wear to the pool. I'm keeping these in case I go to a pool ever. I'm not sure if I will. We have pools in the neighborhood, but I'm not sure if I'll be going, but I'm definitely keeping these just in case. And that's a just in case that I might actually use. This isn't like a just in case where it's likely never going to happen. It likely will happen. So that's why I'm keeping them. If it was more if I was thinking like, I'm really never going to use these, then I would go ahead and let them go. I think I'm ready to let these go. For a while, like I had debated about these earlier on another time that I was decluttering, and I decided to keep these. They're very comfortable. These are acorn slippers, but they do flop on my feet. They're very cushy and comfortable, but I don't think they're the best for my feet. And so I am gonna let those go. I don't wanna overthink it too much. Like I said earlier, if I get it in my head that maybe I should be letting it go, I'm gonna let it go because I don't wanna keep overthinking it. I love these slippers. They're very comfortable. So for now, I'm keeping those. I have a few more pairs up here that we'll look at. I'll pull these down. So I can tell you these are keepers for now. I still may wear these while I'm making my transition to barefoot shoes. I don't like this. You can see it's a more narrow toe box, but they are comfortable if I need to do a lot of hiking or walking or something. So I'm going to keep those. And then I have these Merrell shoes. The other one's back there. I can't reach it. But I love these Merrell shoes. And that's if you're wanting to make a transition to barefoot shoes. Merrell's actually, some Merrells, not all of them, but they are a good kind of stepping stone because like this one has a really wide toe box and it does have arch support and it, you know, does have some cushion, but it's not a lot. And these are very flexible too, like compared to a lot of tennis shoes. This has a lot of flexibility. So the other one's back there, and yes, I'm keeping those. That mostly does it for my shoes. I have a couple more pair up here that I'm looking at that I don't think you can see, but they're both keepers. I'll pull those down and show you. And then I have some on the floor that are the ones I wear all the time, and those are definitely going to be keepers. Let's see if I can get this. So these are some Vans that I had bought. They have recently, and they have a fairly semi-wide toe box. They're not zero drop exactly, but there's not a lot of drop between your heel and the forefoot. So I'm keeping these for now. And these I'm keeping because I wear every now and then. Although these are a little bit big for me. I have trouble with my shoes fitting. I have a small foot, so it's hard to get shoes that really fit me. But for now, I'm keeping these. And yes, these have a tight toe box. But again, if I need a pretty comfortable shoe that's casual, but not super casual, like a little more on the dressy side, these work. And so I'm going to keep these for now. And I have some boots up there that I'm keeping. They're Clark's and they're good, like all weather boots. So I'm not ready to get rid of those yet. And then I have these shoes, which are the ones that I'm wearing pretty much daily. So I'm definitely keeping those. And then under here, I have another pair of slippers, acorn slippers. I'm keeping them. And as I'm showing all these slippers, I'm like, yeah, I could probably get rid of some slippers. I'm not ready to do that yet. Like I said, we're doing quick, simple, letting go, simplifying things that are coming easy at this moment. And so I'm just going to stick with that, and we'll make more rounds through the closet. And I know as I keep simplifying and keep doing this process, I will be more and more ready to let things go. And so some of the things I'm not ready to let go of quite yet, I know soon at some point I may be ready, and I'm okay with that. So I feel pretty good. I've got a nice little pile going here. I'm going to count everything. I think I'm deciding to let these go. I know how expensive these were, so it's hard, but I am going to let them go because just don't wear them. Just don't. These are the boots that I was talking about. So I need to go through. See, all this stuff is still from when we moved in and that I still need to go through. But I'm keeping these boots. I have another brown pair, but they're out by the front door because I do wear those. So I'm thinking I might bring one pair downstairs and keep one pair upstairs. Here's my pile. I'm feeling really good about things. I need to count these items and see how many it is, but I'm feeling really good about it. I'm keeping those, so I'm going to put those there. But all of these, I have no idea what this is, so I'm not keeping it. And I think we tend to do that a lot. We have little things like that that came with something, and we never use it. It's some type of attachment or something. We don't even know what it's for, but we keep it anyway. This is going. This is trash. This is trash. Again, another little attachment that I'm never going to use. Instruction book. I don't need that. So all of this is trash, but I want to count this as the items that I'm getting rid of. So I'm leaving it right here for now, and then I will put it in my trash can down here. But I'm just want to make sure I get those 4 items and I don't miss it. Kind of sounds silly, but I'm finding that just counting up my items is really making me enjoy the process more. It makes me feel like I'm actually accomplishing something and I'm keeping track of it. So it's like every time I write down that number, it gives me, I guess, a little dopamine hit. So I'm actually liking that as a tactic for getting rid of these items. This is 23 items, and then I had 4 things that I'm throwing away, so that's 27 that will get added to my other total, and I think we still might have a little more to go. Everything ready to go to the donation. I decided yesterday things got hectic and I didn't have enough time to go do everything I needed to do. So I waited until this morning. I'm gonna pack this up, take it to the donation. I'm gonna actually go to the stone yard first and then take all this and donate it. I'm tempted to go down and like grab more things because there's a few things that like I know I wanna get rid of. So I'm not sure yet what I wanna do because I also just need to get this done. So like debating, do I go grab these things now? But then I'm afraid I'm gonna get caught up in that and then not wanna go to the things that I really need to do at this moment. So we'll see. The girls are taking a nap because they were at daycare yesterday. So they're tired today. You tired, girls? Lacey's where she's not supposed to be on the couch. Lacey, you know you're not supposed to be right there. Lacey knows she's not supposed to be right there, but she is. All right, so I'm gonna get things moving here, take care of these girls, and hit the road to go get these things out of the house because I keep saying it, but that is the goal. The goal is getting it out of the house, not just moving it to the garage and letting it sit there forever. Helping me bring things to the car, and Lacey is right here, not moving. I ended up deciding to go ahead and donate the pillows that were from the previous homeowner. I had told you in my last video that I was probably going to take pictures and see if one of the consignment shops would take them. And then I got to thinking about all of the effort that would take, the little bit of money that I would get from it. I mean, I'd probably make a little bit of money, but it wouldn't be significant for the amount of stress that it's causing me. I go in there and I see this big old bag full of pillows. They take up so much space. It's just not worth the effort. I'm on my way to the donation center, so it just makes sense to go ahead and donate it versus try to take the time and energy to do the consignment. And so that's kind of where I've been with things lately too, is just the mindset of stop procrastinating on things because I want to do something. I want to send it to the consignment shop. I want to, you know, try to sell it or whatever. I know me, and I know that's just going to keep getting put off and put off and put off. And in the meantime, this is sitting in my house taking up space. So I decided to let that go. And then also I have this bag right here, which is full of stuff. So I've got some dish towels in here. I have other shoes, slippers that I had decided to get rid of. There's other things in here too. Like some workout pants. So there's clothes in here, dish towels, all kinds of stuff. But I had this bag sitting in the garage waiting to donate. So I'm going to go ahead and take this with me now. I'm not counting all the items in here. Actually, I might stop and count the items because I am trying to keep count. Because I said it earlier in the video, but it's definitely keeping me motivated to think of like, how much am I actually getting rid of? Because I look around and I see all the stuff that I still have to let go. And I'm thinking, yeah, but look at all that I'm doing. So it's important, I think, as we go through this process to really honor what we're doing and celebrate what we're doing in the moment. I mean, this is a big deal. I've got a whole trunk full of stuff here. So this is a big deal and I need to celebrate it. Me and Lily were out here for a long time, putting things in my car, getting things done. And where's Lacey? Yep, still here. She moved from the floor to the couch. Are you a lazy girl? Are you a lazy girl? Yes, you are.
Everything is going, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That is one thing that we try to ask, is make sure that we don't pull anything that's not going.
Oh, absolutely. That would not be good.
Right.
Can this fit here?
These guys back a little bit. There we go.
All right. Thank you. Made it back from the Stone Yard and Goodwill. It was so cool to go and see. I was by myself, so it's always an adventure when I'm by myself trying to find places. If I didn't have GPS, I would never make it. But I made it to the Stone Yard. We are actually getting our fireplace done in a couple weeks from today, so I'm very excited about that project, and I'll definitely be sharing more of that with you. I think Lacey is wanting to come out. Let me go see if she's wanting to come out. She was at the door. Then where'd she go? Lacey, you coming? Lacey? Lacey? Do you want to come? You want to come with me and sister? She's so finicky. She never can make up her mind. She's just too lazy. And Lily's behind me, laid out in the sun. They love it. They love to come out and lay in the sun. So what I was saying is I went to Goodwill, and that was an experience because I have never been to a Goodwill where it's just a donation center. I've always gone to ones where it's the store and then you drive around and you drop things off. This was just a small location in a strip center. So I even had trouble finding it and realizing that's actually was a Goodwill. But I did find it, and I was so relieved to get rid of all of the stuff. I'm so happy. I just feel lighter today that I've done it because I feel like on this journey to simplifying my home, I'm one little step closer. And also on my goal that I set of 300 items, I'm way closer. I need to go back and tally everything. I didn't do that before I started recording this, but I know I was at like 50 something items, and now, you know, I know I added lots to that between the shoes and everything else. So I'm thinking I'm getting pretty close to 100, but I'm not sure exactly where I am between like say 60 and 100. So I need to go figure that out. I'm just so happy that I've gotten all of this done, and I'm ready to keep this process going just little by little, one space at a time. I'm going to keep making progress. I'm really happy that you're here with me on this journey. It helps to know that I'm not in it alone and we're doing this together. I know a lot of you are saying that you're kind of doing the same thing, so it's really helpful to hear that from you. I really appreciate it. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Lacey